Hi, this is the Fantasy Blogger again. Today, going over Steve Smith. The news this just broke that Steve Smith has been suspended for 2 games following his altercation with Ken Lucas. He punched Ken Lucas at practice and broke his nose. And so John Fox is sending a message to Steve Smith. This definitely affects his fantasy value. Whenever you have a player out that you know is going to be out um, for a certain amount of games, you have to lower their value accordingly. And I think this dropped Steve Smith nearly a full round, maybe a full round, um, depending on your point scoring and how you personally feel about Steve Smith. My take on Steve Smith is he's elite talent and he is capable of putting up big fantasy numbers, but he's very dependent on Jake Delhomme. And if there's no Jake Delhomme, there's really no Steve Smith. He's just not the same player. But he's fantastic when Delhomme's around. Um, Delhomme is healthy, but he's coming off of Tommy John surgery. Um, so now you've got to weigh those factors. Now you've got to weigh 2 missed games from Steve Smith. So that's a good portion of fantasy points that you're missing out on. And as in fantasy football, it's always important to get off to a good start. So with Steve Smith, I'm going ahead and making him a late third, early fourth. You can't lower him too much because he is that elite talent, and when he comes back, you know he's going to come in with the fury and give you those big games. I mean, he does. He is a player that is a little bit inconsistent. He does have bad games sometimes, and that's largely due to the fact that he's getting double teamed and even soft coverage around those double teams. But now the Panthers have DJ Hackett to help out, and new rookie running back Jonathan Stewart. So Steve Smith's doing okay as long as Jake Delhomme is starting a quarterback. But for right now, we got to downgrade Steve Smith to early fourth, late third.